The torch of the abyss irreversibly changes the very lens of the world. The touch of the oh, what is happening? Could this be still because of the
My
spore?
will is resolute.
Bless.
Operai sendes.
What is this? Radiant Kukuri +1. Huh. Hmm. Wait. What is this? Why? +12. There we go. Oh, that's about to leave. Alrighty. Oh wait, what can we give Wojo? Wojo, I think you're a dagger person. Dagger and short sword. Dagger.
I'm here. Where
Alright,
else would I be?
save.
Forwards.
Let's look around. Away from the rock. We did that already. I think that's it. Yep. I don't think there's nothing here though. Oh, I'm wrong. So now go back. Oh, what an area. We need rest. What is this? We need to sell. And maybe and finish it and visit a priest. Alright. Did we miss anything? Charcoal. We can sell that. And we can destroy everything else. Alrighty. We can leave now. Is Nevia still here? Nope. Let's leave. Cause this was horrible. So knowledge and lore, depending on the type of enemy. Hmm. Oh, there we go. We're going to camp. I think that's camp. We have that 5, 3. And oh, what is happening? Stop. Let's move. Yep. So much stuff is going on. Alright. I'm surprised there isn't a scene or something. And do you have anything to say?
path leads on.
Arminger. Reg. I thought someone would have something to say after Leper Smile. We need oh Ember. Do the soldiers still rely on you for help? Even more than before. They come to me, ask me questions, wanting advice. I don't think I ever say anything clever, but sometimes it helps them. That's what matters, right? Your words helped me back then too. I'm still scared that I'm going to say something wrong, but if you believe me, then that means I'm doing the right thing, right? And I believe in our fighters. So they have to win. They have to go. So go. The elf watches you with a radiant smile as you leave. Arabelle. Nope. Her tents. Oh, Anevia. Anything? Nope. Thank you for your answers. I have to go. Alright.
I was successful in my
Oh.
search.
I have to go. What is this? Strange perfume. A strange bottle with a unique scent. Smell of something sweet with occasional harsh notes like the air before the storm. We are also... You have a new rapier. Mind piercer. Enio, nothing new. Shut the long sword. Let's swap. What? 704. Oh yeah, 714. Save. Oh, it's the 20. We have a +8. Someone else. I think Land has the +18. When we fought the swarm of basketballs, Someone put a handkerchief soaked with pheromones in my pocket, which attracted the insects. I find a vial of the same pheromones in your tent. Nero's cheeks blushes a little. That's my perfume. Perhaps it's strange to take perfume on a crusade, but you see, Knight Commander, it is my reminder of a mere normal, peaceful life. What I what I'll go back to after we've won, and besides, her cheeks blush even more and her voice drops to a whisper. The smell drives men insane. I have no idea how the smell affects infernal insects. I'm a historian, not a demonologist. Perhaps some malicious person used my perfume to lure the Vescivores to you. But I swear it wasn't me. Maybe Nura again lowers her voice to a whisper. Maybe one of my admirers is trying to hurt you and set me up. I have to go. Will, sir? He has something. The quartermaster flashes his usual grin, but it fades almost immediately. What a march, eh, Commander? I won't forget it, not in a million years. I can't stop shaking whenever I think about the leper's smile. It's a miracle that we lost so few back there. The soldiers realized that if you made the wrong decision, half the army wouldn't have made it out. They're scared. They're scared things are going to get nastier from here. What if we held a wake, lit up the bonfires, poured some wine, raised our cups in memory of the fallen? It'll do the troops a world of good. Then wine is wine. We'll commemorate the fallen. Give the soldiers some wine, but not enough for them to get smashed. Never, Commander. Everything will be proper, solemn, and with due respect for the fallen. We're mourning the dead, not celebrating a wedding. Show me what you have. Bulk. Short sword. It should probably go to the blacksmith, but I'd rather go to the soldiers. Oh. Master heavy shield. Hide. Might change shirt and go. Deal. Oh, you have something to say, Hargus? Or no, that's the wood. You'll have to press them. Talk later. Argus. I have to go. He shocks me every time. I talked to Darren about the estate. He's gonna. We didn't talk to him already. After we talked to Darren, I've talked to Darren about the estate. He's going to celebrate his birthday at Heaven's Edge, so we can go there as guests. A celebration? That is far from ideal. It will be rather inconvenient for me to conduct the investigation with all the guests around. Thank you nonetheless, Commander. When you decide to go to a state, I will join you. I'd like to discuss your investigation and the events at Heaven's Edge again. Nothing new. Tell me about yourself, Inquisitor. I want to know who I'm dealing with. I am Pathfinder by birth, and I have lived in Mendel for most of my life, dedicating myself to the service of the Inheritor. My warrior brethren mostly worship Gorum. Oh, that's what Mary worship. At least I'm pretty sure that, because she always just said, I'm pretty sure that's what she worship. Gorum, also known as our Lord in Iron, is the god of battle above all other pursuits. It is said that he will rest away into nothingness there ever came a time when if there ever came a time when no more conflicts to be fought. His faithful belief he is present in every iron weapon of war that is forged. My warrior brethren mostly worship Gorum, but I've never been eager to fight for the sake of battle alone. I was a good fighter in my early youth and could easily bend most of my peers. But I didn't enjoy showing off my skill. Victory is bland on its own. Purpose adds flavor to war. I can't say that I have always been a faithful servant of Iomade. Back in my mercenary days, fate brought me to the border of Mendel, where I spent quite a long time among the Crusaders, fighting shoulder to shoulder with my righteous comrades in arms and watching demons commit their atrocities. Eventually led me to something I have been seeking my whole life: purpose and faith. This is how I found my calling. Even though it may be hard at times, I've never regretted my decision. Well, he seems like a nice guy. So we're looking for a chapel tent. We also have to find Queen. I don't think we talked to her in a minute. Oh, new thing. We never been in the chapel? Glowing croissant, which we have to sell because we know that already, apparently. I don't know what just happened. I know we've been here before. Let's leave. Socio, you're not in the tent anymore. Thanks for talking. My pleasure.
I will guide us.
Darren. Maybe that's it. I should go. Build medic. Born Autumn Haze. Nope. Viscally. Show me. Wait. Show me the scrolls. How much diamond dust do we have? Not much. Oh, that's way too much. Sure. Um, what do we really need? Oh, move all of them. Move 90. Two of them. Let's take the rest. Cause why not? Oh. And then cure moderate. And one restoration. And I don't need that. Next, queen, maybe all brick, and then rest. Let's see. Where is the night killer? Arabeth. Yeah. Oh, brick. Nope. Queen go. Oh, so you've allied with Retro Derenge. As always, the queen gets right to the point without any introductory remarks. I have not met him, but I have heard quite a lot. Hell Knights are powerful allies, and it would be unforgivable to reject their help in fighting the demonic threat. But they're nearly as dangerous as the Army of the Abyss. What's more, they swear no obedience to me, and they don't half enjoy making a show of it. I must go. Don't forget, here I am. Don't forget, here I am, Katrine the Knight. Alrighty, and we are going to rest. Wait, did we talk to Ninio? Did we talk to Ninio after her change, her revelation? Are you sure you really want to meet the mysterious entity we know nothing about? am sure. I am convinced. Think about all the knowledge hidden there in the emptiness. It seems to me that this event is certain to be my triumph, an experiment of the century, no, of the millennium. She looks away. Or maybe it will be my downfall, a complete fiasco. Here's the deal. If the mysterious entity decides to gobble me up, run as fast as you can while it's distracted. Tell all of Galorian about the heroic death of his greatest daughter. Tell them she perished, but that she never strayed from the thorny road to knowledge. Nenio sniffs and wipes a tear from her eye. I have to go. Alright, and that's it. I think that is everyone minus Camellia and Sela. I don't think there's anything different. And rest. Alright. We are doing onion soup. Yep. And mage armor. Okay. Darren. Oh wait. Darren. Scroll scribing Denio. And to help her Ember. And to help you Incria. 18 hours, really? Begin resting. People lovingly built a house of cards, but now it's collapsed and scattered, and all traces of the loving hands that built it are gone. Ember and Socio. The loss of beautiful art also pains me, but it can all be restored and rebuilt. And even if a painting or a relic should be lost forever, we will create new ones. What matters is that the builders and the artists themselves survived. Why is some dialogue spoken and some not? We need to get a lesser restoration. I just want some. Do you have it? Nope. You don't have much of anything, actually. Armor. Yeah, we have to go get a lesser. Go stay until. Must have had 2 levels. And where can we get?
Without a doubt.
I don't want to go to the tent. Would you? Do you have any? No, I wanted to do enough. Show me what you can get. Bro. There we go. Let's get 3 of them. And let's use 1 of them. There we go. Alright, Camellia, just because. Let's get ready to go. Socio, you're okay. But okay. Alright. Underground hideout, inconspicuous camp. Let's go to the. And what I did learn is. This one. You the marching terror after the weapon we have. I'm fine with that. And let's see, what's another weapon we have? Let's just do the collapse. Oh, not this one. The collapse. And you're not gonna. Well, you do the 5, but I want the collapse to do the 3. Wait, why are you a level 3 and they're 4? What's in the demon army? Let's see. Let's go to get them out. Oh, that's a good amount. Yeah. Really hate. Oh, they have good with it. Man. It's okay. Okay. 3 to 5. Mainly because of, oh, horrible. We can might. Oh. Just see. Oh, yep. Of this should be easy picking. Oh, come on, footman. The cultists protected their caravan of valuable supplies to the death, but the Crusaders prevailed. It seems that the demon worshippers plundered the treasures from nearby Saurian ruins. Finance point. Alright. I actually want the other ones though. Oh, you may not be able to get them. Maybe them. We'll see. Anything new? We need to get more finance points. This is, yep, that is Dresden. Go back to this. And we are going. I don't think we do this side yet. We are going to the inconspicuous camp. Yep.
Forwards.
Crinnock. Elven notes. That is for the storyteller. How many of those do we have actually? I think he got the other. He took the others that we found. See? Enough. The aged kobold sitting by the small campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss threateningly. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual too. Not many kobolds opt for human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales. Greetings, my name is Crinnock. I'm all alone here, so you may safely come closer. He speaks smoothly, without the usual kobold hissing. Moving slightly aside, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal on a stick roasting over the fire. Dinner will be ready soon. Whoa, I never met a talking lizard before. Well, back in the River City, we had a real dragon. Are you a dragon too? Can you turn big? You flatter me, young lady. Many of my fellows would give up anything to become everything to become a dragon. Some even entertain themselves with fantasies of already doing such. But I'm proud to be what I am, a kobold. Nothing more, nothing less. Kobolds are a rather courteous lot, it would seem. I never expected to receive an invitation to dinner from one of your kind. As a guest, rather than a dish, that is. I didn't expect you, Count. My invitation was addressed to the commander, but sit down and help yourself. Beyond the walls of your fancy mansion, you'll find surprises far more unusual than my humble self. Was it you that left me the note? The kobold shrugged. Of course, who else could it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information I can provide. Who are you? As I've already mentioned, my name is Krenok. At your service, the kobold offers a sharp bow, an unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons. I am a traveler and a friend to the crusade. I can be your friend too, if you are tolerant towards kobolds. Krenok utters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he is something other than the narrow-minded and savage subterranean beast you expect him to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all other races, and few of them would even understand the concepts of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it. The Crusade has many unusual friends, but even I haven't met anyone like you before. I'd be glad to see a kobold in our ranks. Sela smiles avidly. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I have no intention of marching with the Crusader ranks. Still, I hope that my humble assistance will be of use to you. Wait, what did you say? Tolerant? Are you sure you're? That's so rude. Not at the bonfire. What are you cooking? Judging by its ear and hind legs, is a hare. The kobold cast a dubious glance at the animal's mouth, which boasts a set of huge teeth. Or maybe it's a tiger. Depends on your point of view, I suppose. What do you want from me? I want nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause. I would like to provide whatever support I can from time to time. Does that work for you? The kobold stops and looks at you expectantly. What's the catch? No catch. I am asking for wholly altruistic reasons, but my motives are something I would rather not reveal. Krenok turns his face to you, and his wrinkles becomes more visible in the glow of the fire. We just met 5 minutes ago. Don't you think it's too early to expect complete candor just yet? As I've already told you, I am a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me or you can leave. I offer help and ask for nothing in return. So the question is simple. Will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger, or is your distrust stronger than your need for help? How exactly can you help me? With advice mostly. Throughout my life, I've seen a lot, and a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious. But you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters that you may find useful someday. After some thought, he nods towards the campfire. One more thing I have to offer is this hare, after it's cooked. How do you know so much about demons? Krenok gives you a long and heavy look. I've had some experience with them. I don't want to get into the details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short and not even hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. Oh wow. Thank you. We could appreciate any help. Krenok nods agreeably. Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then so we can have a word. Perhaps I'll be able to give you some useful tips. Pulling out a small knife, the traveler carefully cuts off 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one into his toothy maw while graciously offering the other to you. A strange animal for sure, but it seems edible. The energies of the world won't mask everything in illusion. Harmless looking animals try to eat you for dinner. Dangerous paths appear to be straight roads, and your enemies, sometimes your enemies, can look like your friends. Gridnook squints and looks deeply into your eyes. Have you ever been in a situation like this? First you think a person is your friend and ally, but then the scales fall from your eyes and you realize they were actually your sworn enemy. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What will you do if one of your friends turned out to be a traitor? I'll try to find out what will force the trail. I will try to find out what would force the traitor to reveal the truth about their real masters, then do whatever that is. Yep. The kobold grins. What if you have to threaten them with death of their family? Or what if you have to grant mercy to someone truly despicable? You don't have to answer. I can tell by your eyes that you're willing to do whatever it takes. And that is correct. If you catch a villain, don't rush to put a noose around their neck. First learn everything they have to tell you. As for principles and morality, you better stuff them in your deepest pocket and don't bandy them about without good reason. I liked your answer. You obviously think with your head and don't just parrot the instructions of others. Then again, if we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reversed for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is that there are at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden, filled with arms and supplies that were stolen from the Scarites and Baphamites, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while the other one lies by the entrance to the citadel. Where did you learn that? Gossip, hearsay. The world is an ocean of chatter, and I am quite a skilled fisherman. Well, that is valuable information. Of course it is. I wouldn't waste your time. Cracking his knuckles, Grennock gives you an inquisitive look. I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions, instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I lived through something like that. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine? The kobold squints sadly, his shoulders slumping a bit. With a sigh, he begins to talk. I don't like telling you the story, but it might be useful for you to know. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. Will you tell me? Grennock clears his throat and starts talking in a sonorous voice that reveals his experience as a bard. I was born into the mighty and proud tribe of Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And of course, we had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of kobold success. It was a tight-knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe that intimidated even a few of nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. Once, long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new All-Watcher had to agree to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. It was like that until our leader, Ermok, came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to hell. So she refused to sign the pact, and all kinds of calamities befell our tribe. The tribe was attacked by its neighbors. At the devil's instigation, epidemics broke out. Then our slaves rebelled. They came after their former masters in the dead of the night. Our clutches of eggs were ravished, our altars were desecrated, and our warriors were slain in their burrows. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us, chasing us down through the caves and mine shafts, level by level. When we were finally left alone, we had no idea where we were. All we saw around us was darkness, and lurking in that darkness were bloodthirsty and dangerous predators. After raising his voice dramatically, Grennock suddenly stops. Then he adds with a teasing smile, I think this moment is enough of a cliffhanger to stop here. Have you heard about my unusual powers? I've heard you're either extremely lucky or quite the opposite. You survived the massacre in Canabras just to spearhead a new suicide mission. On the other hand, you survived then, and most likely you will survive now. Good luck in this noble endeavor. I'd like to know more about you. I'm flattered, but what's so special about me? I've never accomplished any feats on the battlefield. I don't know any special crafts, and I don't even belong to an exotic species. I don't have the slightest idea what you find so interesting about me. What do you do? I'm a traveling bard, and I can already foresee your next question. How does a bard, who also happens to be a kobold, manage to earn a living? All the civilized races of Abyssan know that when you encounter a kobold, the best course of action is to smash his skull, trample it with a horse, then burn the remains just in case. Well, the prejudice that civilized people have regarding my kind is quite understandable. Our infamy as robbers and murderers is more than deserved. So just imagine the spectacle in any tavern when an articulate kobold in decent clothes show up, offering to share a story or two for a few coins and a mug of ale. I assure you, no matter how big of a deal you are here, if you drop by any tavern in Adarin, all eyes will be on me. I am an exotic oddity. What? Why did you decide to come here to the World Wound? I just don't like it when the residents of the lower planes get involved in the lives of mortals. I firmly believe that we don't need any advisors to help us handle our own affairs, and we need overlords even less. You're different from other kobolds. So, you were expecting this stupid kobold to praise dragons and boast about his exploits? Grinnock grins mischievously. My life has given me many opportunities to communicate with beings from other races, so I found a common language with them. I have no more questions. I have a question about demons. You mentioned you know a lot about them. My humble knowledge is at your disposal. What is the demon's main weakness? It's the fact that they are hostages to their own nature, and by that nature, demons are just a bunch of mad apes, a grotesque parody of ordinary chaos. You don't need to make a bunch of apes angry. You just give one of them a banana and arm the other with a stick. They'll kill each other without your direct intervention. Do you know anything about wounds inflicted by demons that first appear, then disappear, and later reappear again? Do I need to resort to platitudes such as the weirdest tricks can be expected from demons, or can I just skip that part? I never heard anything like you're describing, but new sorts of nasty stuff appears in the World Wound every day. However, if we think about it some more, don't you think that this wound doesn't cause enough trouble to be something the demons did to you on purpose? When you're hit by the magic of the abyss, you know instantly that death is coming your way, and fast. How do you know so much about demons? You did that already. Everything is clear. I like to hear the stories of your travel. It's a long one. What part would you like to know? Tell me about your tribe. Krina clears his throat and starts talking in a sonorous voice. Oh, we already did that too. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. I have to go. Good luck. I believe you need it. Let's just see what's around.
We march ahead.
I wonder if he knows anything about Chili Creek.
Our path leads on. I will guide us.
That's it. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Perception check failed.
Can't hide from me.
There we go. Wait. Oh. Land succeeded. What is wide of dimension door? Something we can't use. 10 charges. But Woodruff can.
Without a doubt.
Alright. Back to the lab. We need a win, you guys. We need a win. Can we throw? Will this kill all of them? Actually, is one of the probably should have. What are you? Cavalry. All how does all enemy infantry range or cavalry receive. Okay, so what are you? I've been doing this all the way wrong. Infantry. Special. Infantry. Infantry. So, what? Infantry. Alright. How do they want to try to get this off? And oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this. Alright, help me. Because they're gonna be an issue. Oh, I need to bring the other Hell Knights here. Oh, look. Great, great. Get Locust off the board. Oh. Great, great. Get them out. One more. Oh, this is horrible. Oh. I love the Hell Knights right now. I don't think we're going to get the archers back, but and we just have to worry about the cult. Hell Knight's morale is, I don't know, amazing. We got some archers, not enough. The Scary slaves fought fearlessly and relentlessly, like insects swarming around a flame without any awareness of what they were doing. When the last of the demons had fallen in battle, the Crusaders could finally take in what exactly they had been fighting for. For many years, these old salt mines had provided the local alchemists with their most valuable ingredients, and now they will do so again. We got materials, and he leveled. But this army of shield bearers, who we are going to call extra force, because they are going to be what we will try to move back and forth. So let's go to the collapse. Let's level you. You automatically get cure wounds, which is great. And let's see. Huh, we're gonna no. Explosive trap. Flare. Ice bomb. Are you archers? Do we even have? Oh no, you move. And you can do this level 2. Alright, everyone. I think this is where we're going to end it today. We've got over Luffer's Smile. We have a few more battles with our army, Crusader army, but we're also Albert, and then I don't know if he's going to be before or after Dresden, probably after, because we have time to do his. Where's the Callisto? Is the only thing left there. So let's collapse that. Secrets of Creation. Yeah. Alright, everyone. This was great. I had a blast. Thank you. Thank you everyone for playing with me, and see you soon.